Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to give one of our Sesame Street characters a Play-Doh haircut. First we need to put down the plastic mat, and you can see all of the characters from our Play-Doh set are on the mat. There's our hairdressing chair, and to make the mat go flat, I'm going to put these Play-Doh containers down. We also have our orange scissors for Play-Doh cutting, a yellow tool, and a blue tool. Now, which character needs a haircut today? It's going to be one of our favorites, Elmo, and we're going to use the white Play-Doh. Now, before we can put Elmo in the chair, we need to spin the chair so the centerpiece is flush with the bottom of the chair. And to make Elmo's hair grow, we spin the chair again so the centerpiece pushes the Play-Doh out of the little holes. Oh dear, somehow Elmo is backwards in the chair. Let's turn him around. I think that's long enough. Now it's time to cut and style Elmo's hair. We'll use our orange Play-Doh scissors. Let's see if I can style Elmo's hair using my fingers. I have to be very gentle because the Play-Doh hair breaks off quite easily. The pieces of hair fell off in the front, so I'm going to add some bangs.
Tiny treasures and toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We have our little racing Elmo car with a big red E on the front of his blue car. He's wearing a helmet to be safe, and Tiny Treasures Mini has set up a little obstacle course with blocks and some of our favorite Sesame Street toys. And we're going to see if Elmo can get all the way through the obstacle course. Oh, there's our Cookie Monster ball run. And there's some nesting eggs. And there are some of our special friends that are cheering Elmo on. And then the very end, we have Bert and Ernie, Snuffleupagus, and the Count in the Sesame Street 123 school bus. Oh dear, Elmo is a dangerous driver. He hit many obstacles. He's not ready to be a driver of a car yet. At least his friends are here to support him. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Tiny treasures and toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are here with our soft Tickle Me Elmo. And what does he have behind him? I see many of your friends, Elmo. It's a gift bag. And it's a little wrinkled, but that's okay. We've reused it over and over, and we can still reuse it. Reusing items is a way to be earth-friendly, right, Elmo? Yeah! Let's see who's on the bag. I see Rosita, and she speaks Spanish. How do you say hello in Spanish, Elmo? Hola! Hola, Rosita. And of course, there's a picture of Elmo himself. There's Ernie, Oscar the Grouch. There's Big Bird and Bert. Ooh, we need to clean that. It's a little dirty. Let's turn the bag. There's some more friends on the side. It's Cookie Monster, and he's eating his chocolate chip cookies. And then we have Zoe. And at the bottom is Grover. Let's see what's inside the bag. What is it? It's a round box. Let's pull it out and see what's inside the box. There is also a sheet inside the bag. It's a map of the world. Inside the box, I can smell some yummy flavors of dough. We have vanilla, blueberry, strawberry, grape, cream soda. That was a treat of a drink I used to have when I was a little kid. And then there's mango, a lemon, and key lime, one of my favorite pie flavors. All of these doughs are scented and non-toxic, and I love that they look like little ice cream tubs. I've already used the lemon. It's still nice and soft. Let's give it a little smell. Yum. It smells like a fresh lemon. Let's put a lemon scented yellow ball on the continent North America. Do you see where North America is? Here it is. Now let's open strawberry. It's a nice red color. I'll make a little ball. Let's put the red ball on the continent South America. Do you see South America? Here it is. The blueberry. I wish you could smell this through the camera, tiny fans. Oh, there's a little bit of crystals that have formed on the dough, and that's okay. That's just a natural part of science and some of the ingredients they've put in the dough. Let's put our blueberry ball on the continent Europe. And we were lucky enough to visit Europe and go to Alton Towers. Do you remember those videos, tiny fans, where we got to go on the In the Night Garden ride? It was so much fun. I can't wait to go back to Europe one day. Here it is. Europe starts with the letter E. Let's open grape. I believe it's going to be purple. Oh, guess what? The lid was on loose. So it's a little hard. Oh dear, we'll try and add some water and see if that will fix it. It just shows you how important it is to put our lids on the dough tight so they don't dry out. Hopefully, with this water, it will bring it back to life. Let's open the cream soda, a nice pink color. And remember, just because dough smells good doesn't mean we put it in our mouth. This dough is not to eat. Okay, now we're looking for the continent Africa, where there's lions and giraffes and elephants and all of those special animals that we need to protect. There's Africa. Now it's time for the vanilla. And it's sort of white, but it has a little yellowish tinge to it. But I'm going to place it on a continent where it has a lot of snow and ice. Do you know what continent that is? It's way down here, Antarctica, where the polar bears live. Our green key lime dough. Now we are looking for the continent Asia. A-S-I-A. Right here. And our last scent is mango, an orange colored dough. And I'm going to make this ball very tiny because we're looking for the smallest continent of them all. Australia, where they have my favorite animal, the koala. They also have the jumping kangaroos. Do you see Australia? There it is. Teeny tiny little ball. And of course we need to clean up so our little balls of dough don't dry out. We need to put it in the right containers. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. We sure hope you enjoyed our video today. We're here to ask our fans for some help. Did you know only 15% of our fans have subscribed to Tiny Treasures? So you can help us by pushing the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. It helps us get recognized by YouTube when we gain subscribers. That way we can continue to make fun learning videos every single day. And for those fans who have already subscribed to our channel, a great big thank you. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we are visiting Elmo's world with a special Sesame Street toy. Oops! Sorry, Elmo. Here is Elmo's world, and it looks like Elmo has been coloring with a green crayon. Look at the picture of his friends behind him. Do you know the names of all of those Sesame Street friends? And if we turn the picture around, Elmo drew a picture of two little kids dancing outside. Our family loves to draw together. Tiny Treasures Minnie made this beautiful drawing with pencil crayons. There's birds, a tree, a bush, and a stream. And I drew this one. It's not quite finished. There's a pond, little colorful fairy-like mushrooms, a tree, and a sun. Elmo heads over to the window to look for Mr. Noodle. Maybe he's in the closet. Yes, there's Mr. Noodle. Why does he look so worried and have his hand on his ear? Look what's in the closet. A beach ball, soccer ball, tennis ball, football, baseball, bouncy ball, and volleyball. There are so many different kinds of balls. Let's close the closet door before they all fall out. Here's Elmo's dog. Above is an apple and a blue car. And his pet fish, Dorothy. She's in a glass fish bowl and it's resting on the piano. Let's play a song, Elmo. Elmo knows if he's going to ride his green longboard, he needs to wear a helmet to protect his head, just in case he falls. What is the letter of the day? Let's look at the TV. Tell me what you see. Bubba ball. Book. And boot. The letter B. B. It's now 2:30 and it's time to say goodbye to Elmo in Elmo's World. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Tiny treasures and toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. It's bedtime and Elmo is tired. Tonight, he is going to sleep in his Care Bear sleeping bag. How comfy. He also has the matching Care Bears pillow. Let's unzip the sleeping bag. Okay, Elmo, hop on in. It's nice and soft. Let's zip you up. Elmo usually sleeps with his baby David stuffy, but we can't find baby David. Elmo's going to sleep with the little Care Bear instead. I had a few favorite stuffed animals I would sleep with when I was a kid. I loved the glow butterfly. She had beautiful wings. And when I pushed her stomach, her face would glow and it would work like a nightlight if I was scared. Do you see her face glowing? And then there was the glow worm. He had little striped pajamas and he glowed just like the glow butterfly. And every night, my parents would read a book to me. Today, we're going to pick a book from the Little Miss collection. 36 books. 36 different personalities. Which one should we pick to read today? I'm the most like Little Miss Busy. I'm a busy mom and a creator for Tiny Treasures. That book is number 19. Look who is trying to fit in the lid of the box. Silly kitty, you are much too big to fit inside of that lid. All right, now that Kitty is done playing in the lid of the box and realizes she can't fit in it, let's pick out our book. So the books all together spell My Little Miss Library. And do you remember which number we were going to read? Number 19, which is right here. Let's see if I can get this book out. They're in pretty tight. Use my nail. Oh, I got 18 and 19. There we go. It's the right one, Little Miss Busy. And we will read this story to Elmo as he falls asleep and relaxes. Little Miss Busy loved nothing more than to be hard at work keeping herself busy as a bee. In fact, as busy as a hive of bees. Every day she would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, wow, that is very early. I definitely don't wake up that early. Then little Miss Busy would read a chapter from her favorite book. It was called Work is Good for You. And then she would get down to the housework. She would begin by tidying up, and then sweeping and dusting and scrubbing and polishing until everything was spotless. Then she would clean her house from top to bottom, and then from bottom to top, just to make sure. Oh, wow. She even dusted the bread and polished the butter. She wasn't happy unless she was busy working. And she didn't rest all day long, not for a minute, not even for a second, from 3 o'clock in the morning until after midnight. Oh my goodness, I don't think she was getting enough sleep. That was until last Monday. Little Miss Busy wasn't up at 3 o'clock. She wasn't up by 6 o'clock. She wasn't even out of bed by 9 o'clock. She was ill. Oh, calamity, she cried. I won't be able to do any work. She telephoned Dr. Make You Well. 5 minutes later, he was at her bedside. He asked her to put out her tongue. He examined her throat, and he looked at her hands and feet. What you need is rest. A lot of rest, he said with a broad smile. A lot of rest, repeated little Miss Busy to herself. Oh, calamity! There was a loud thump, which was the sound of little Miss Busy falling backwards onto her bed, luckily for her. On Tuesday, Mr. Strong called to see little Miss Busy. He brought her 72 eggs. Go on, count them. There is nothing like eggs for giving you strength, said Mr. Strong. By the 72nd egg, little Miss Busy was feeling much better. That was until Mr. Strong said, Now you must rest to get your strength up. There was a loud thump, which was the sound of little Miss Busy falling over backwards on to the bed, luckily for her. On Wednesday, Mr. Greedy came to visit. He brought an enormous bowl of food. I always find that eating a big meal makes me feel better, said Mr. Greedy. Little Miss Busy ate the lot. She felt better than ever. That was until Mr. Greedy said, Now you must rest and let your stomach settle. There was a loud thump. And you know what that was, don't you? That's right, little Miss Busy had fallen over backwards. On Thursday, Mr. Nonsense popped in to see little Miss Busy. He brought her an umbrella. Hello, he said. I hear you're not feeling well. You don't need a rest. Little Miss Busy jumped for joy right out of bed. You need a holiday, finished Mr. Nonsense. There was a loud thump. That's right. There, you look better already, said Mr. Nonsense, and left. By the open window, little Miss Busy picked herself up. A small smile formed on her face. Something Mr. Nonsense had said had actually made sense. She had never thought of going on a holiday before. The more she thought about it, the happier she felt. She thought of all the fun things she could do. There was the planning and organizing. There was all the shopping she would have to do. There was the packing. And she would have to learn the language. and read lots of books about the place she was going to. What a lot of work! Little Miss Busy smiled happily. The following Thursday, she was awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. Everything was ready. Little Miss Busy had had one of the busiest weeks of her life, which is saying something. She had only one thing left to do, and that was to learn how to twiddle her thumbs. And there's all of the little misses. And it's time to put the book back in its place so it reads My Little Miss Library again. 19 fits after 18. And what did you learn about that story? We can be busy, but it's important not to be too busy. I make time for a lot of sleep, healthy eating habits, and of course we need trips to look forward to, even if they're little ones. Good night, Elmo, and thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. We sure hope you enjoyed our video today. We're here to ask our fans for some help. Did you know only 15% of our fans have subscribed to Tiny Treasures? So you can help us by pushing the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. It helps us get recognized by YouTube when we gain subscribers. That way we can continue to make fun learning videos every single day. And for those fans who have already subscribed to our channel, a great big thank you.
Tiny Treasures and Toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are going to learn colors with Elmo today, and he has his box of crayons and it lights up. Let's turn it on. The switch is on the side.
Hi! Elmo would love to play a game with you. Let's find the green crayon. Green. Green. You found it. Let's find the number 4.
Number 4 is right under the green
Let's
crayon.
find the number 4. 4. 4. Yay! You did it! Let's find the red crayon.
Elmo is red. Where's the red crayon?
Let's red. Red. You found it. Let's find the number 3.
1, 2, 3.
3. 3. Yay! You did it! Let's find the yellow crayon.
The yellow crayon is right above the 3.
Yellow.
It's the third crayon.
Yellow. Yay!
Let's switch it to another game.
Hi! Let's play together. Please press a number button or a crayon. 1. 1 crayon. Wow! Colorful crayons are so much fun. 2. 2 crayons all together. Wow! Colorful crayons. 3. 3 crayons all together. Wow! Colorful crayons are so much fun. 4. 4 crayons all together. Yay! Colorful crayons make Elmo happy. 5. 5 crayons all together. Wow! Colorful crayons.
The colors are so bright when they light up. Bright like the sun.
Please press a number button
Let's push the sun button and see what happens.
Elmo's got 5 crayons in a box. Oh yeah, that's what he's got. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with you. Elmo's got 5 crayons. Oh, that's what he's got. Whoa, Elmo's got 5.
Time to say goodbye to Elmo. Let's shut our toy off.
Please press a number button.
And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. And thank you to our fans who've already subscribed. And if you love our videos and haven't subscribed yet, it's free. And we need you to subscribe so that our channel can continue to grow and we can make videos every day. Thank you and goodbye.
Tiny treasures and toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Whose eyes are those? He's got a big orange nose and red fur. It's Elmo. And we have a super special Elmo toy today. We found at the secondhand store. The Elmo microwave. It has 4 buttons. A yellow one with Grover, a blue one with Oscar the Grouch, an orange one with Cookie Monster. Oh dear, don't eat that cookbook, Cookie Monster. And a green button with an orange pot on it. At home, we usually make hot chocolate on the stove, but let's make some hot chocolate today with Elmo. We have our tiny little mug, and we have some cocoa powder. We'll add a few spoonfuls of cocoa powder. And a few spoonfuls of our coconut sugar. All we have is powder. Now we need a liquid to dissolve it. We can either add some milk or water. Today we are going to use some water. Now we stir to dissolve. Our Elmo microwave is just a toy. So would it actually warm up our chocolatey milk mixture? No. And we wouldn't want to put real food and drinks in our toys because it might ruin them. So let's play pretend. Let's pretend our mug is full of our chocolate liquid drink.
Elmo's ready. What are you making?
I am so excited! I cannot wait to eat! You're not gonna eat that, are you?
Let's use the microwave. What's on the menu today?
When we heat up a liquid, we don't want to put it in our mouths in case it's too hot. So we get a parent to make sure it's just the right temperature for your little tongue and mouth. You don't want to burn the inside of your mouth. This is just right. Yum. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Bring on the food!
We sure hope you enjoyed our video today. We're here to ask our fans for some help. Did you know only 15% of our fans have subscribed to Tiny Treasures? So you can help us by pushing the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. It helps us get recognized by YouTube when we gain subscribers. That way we can continue to make fun learning videos every single day. And for those fans who have already subscribed to our channel, a great big thank you.
Tiny treasures and toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We have a new Elmo toy. And of course, it's a used toy that we're rehoming, and that's what we love to do. Elmo has many different colors of blocks with letters. Let's turn him on and see what happens.
Hi! Elmo is so happy that you're here! Let's play with letters!
Let's find the first letter in the alphabet, A. It's the purple block.
Press the question button to play some more! Abby to Dabby! Please put a block in Elmo's hands. B. Big bird. C. Cookie monster. Please put a block in Elmo's hands. D. Dinosaur. Press the question button to play some more. Find and seek. When you find the block with the picture Elmo wants, put it in Elmo's hands. Help Elmo find the watermelon.
Watermelon is one of my favorite fruits. There it is on the blue block. Watermelon starts with W.
That's the right one. Watermelon. W.
That's right, Elmo.
Please give Elmo the rainbow.
Oh, and we love rainbows, don't we, Tiny fans? Do you see the rainbow?
Please give Elmo the rainbow. Yay! You did it! Rainbow. R.
The yellow block has A, B, C, and a picture of Elmo with musical notes above him. Let's put it in Elmo's hands and watch what happens.
Please sing with Elmo. Do-do-do-do-do. Come on, everybody, get up and dance. Do-do-do-do-do. Elmo loves to run. It's fun to do. Especially when Elmo runs with you. You're Elmo's good friend. We share it then. It's fun to learn something new. With you every day. Do-do-do-do-do.
The birds were in the trees singing along with Elmo. And speaking of birds, we have more robin's eggs in the nest next to our house. So stay tuned and we'll watch them hatch together. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Tiny treasures and toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we are going to build our very own Elmo out of these Connects Elmo pieces. It's in a cute storage container. And on the side of the container you can see all of the pieces that are included. And let's open him up. And at the very top I see his eyes and his orange nose. Let's pour all the pieces out. Now I don't have instructions, so we're going to use the picture on the container to build. I see these pieces to build his body first. They clip together like so. We have one more. There are 4 pieces to his body in total. And now there's a place to put his chin. And you can see there's his black mouth. So we know this is the right piece. And then we have his eyes and his nose, but let's see. Do they go on like this? Does that look right, Tiny fans? With his head on top? No, because Elmo has his eyes on the top of his head. There, that looks right. Now we move down to his arms. There are 2 holes. And we have two arms. They just click in. One of his hands is flat and the other one looks like it is holding something. Next we have Elmo's legs. We have two legs and they can bend. And there are two holes in the bottom to put his legs in. And now he can't stand up without his feet. And now Elmo can stand all on his own, and we have one more piece for Elmo. It's his goldfish. Do you remember her name? It is Dorothy. There's a little round piece on the back, and it fits right into Elmo's hand. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.